So non-court dispute resolution isn't something new. It's new in the court rules. It's new that judges are expected now to use their powers to get people to try it at least. But it's really not new. Mediation's been going for years. Collaborative practice as well for, well, certainly in the US for a long time, here maybe about 20, 25 years. But things are evolving. The thing that's at the heart of this from a practitioner's point of view is trying to create a process which helps separating couples to keep control of their own decisions but give them the right level of support. So that will be assessed at the beginning, but what is now evolving in some areas, and we're doing it in York as the York Divorce Alliance, is rather than saying to somebody who comes through the door, right, what do you need? Because they don't know, they're scared, one of the worst times in their life, they don't know what they need. Rather than doing that, giving them options, and one of the options that we will give as the York Divorce Alliance is a team of people. And that team is made up of, they'll get a lawyer each because they will need separate advice. And they will also get a divorce coach each. So a divorce coach can help them through the emotional fallout of separation and divorce. It's really hard. They're quite often at different phases of a process because the loss of a marriage it's a grief process, and you go through the same stages. And you do find there's a real tension there quite often because one person in their own mind has been leaving for a long time. It's a real shock to the other one. So dealing with all of that is really not straightforward. And whilst as family lawyers as a breed, we're used to doing that to some extent, it's not really our skill set. So bringing in a divorce coach whose skill set is exactly that can be really helpful. And it can be really helpful in terms of saving legal costs because the meetings then with the lawyers are more about the law, and it gives them an invaluable level of support. And it's cheaper for them because you don't pay as much for a divorce coach as you do for a lawyer, and it saves lawyer time because you're not spending as much time on the emotional fallout of the breakdown of the relationship. And within that team, we also have an impartial financial advisor. So the financial advisor then will do the financial disclosure piece in a very neutral way. That can sometimes become emotionally charged because there's a suspicion that you're being asked for a piece of information because, they're trying to find you out or something. That's not how it is. It's all about transparency. So they can work with the financial advisor on a neutral basis. And then all of those people, or the people that you need, can be involved going forward. But generally speaking, the meeting's going to be the couple, their lawyers, and the financial neutral, because they can add a huge amount of value in terms of points sometimes about tax, sometimes about pensions. So there are really good ways evolving where you can provide a really bespoke service to people to help them to keep control of their decisions and to minimise the damage that a separation will cause to their family.